Hey peoples, Karina here, coming to you with this video. As you see, the title is below. Got my ashwagandha and holy basil tea. Okay, it's still kind of hot, okay. But anywho, can't drink it too hot. And I got my incense over here burning. High up there, okay. That one I feel like would be appropriate for this video. If you think that you can keep yourself so busy that karma is just gonna forget about you, the shit that you literally put out that you don't want to face, and you think you're not gonna face it, trust me, baby, you in for a rude awakening if you think that you not gonna get your shit back. And I just wanted to be funny to show y'all what instance I had, but I was being factual too. And Ruda incense, it says against evil eye, envy, bad vibes. It smells like eucalyptus and sage mixed together. That's what it smells like. It smells like eucalyptus and sage. That's exactly what it smells like. So if you like the way those two things smell together, go for it. Get to know it, okay? But this video, I was debating whether or not I wanted to make it. So I know it's gonna ruffle feathers, but I mean, shit. I can't make videos all the time that's just gonna make people go, woo, woo. Gotta make videos and it's just like, yeah, bitch, I know you didn't. And then you might sit up and think about it, be like, damn, I really need somebody to tell me that. At some point, some of the stuff happening to you, you got to sit down and question your own self and say, are people really trying to come for me because they're staring at me from afar and they're hating and they don't even know what they're hating on? Shit, they don't know your life. They don't know what you deal with or what you're going through or what you've been through. But you don't let that shit show on your face and act the same way they do. That y'all could both be going through the same shit. And you might be over here like, and they might be over there like, that's a them problem. Or maybe you literally set up and you looked at yourself and you say, oh, whatever it is, and you admit whatever it is that you do. Like if you know you prone to get mad for trying to explain yourself to people who don't understand you, and you literally sit there and you be like, you know what? Don't try to explain something to somebody that's not trying to understand you. Not saying that they don't want to understand you. They're not trying to on purpose. Because some people literally want you to get frustrated, break down, yell at them, and then for them to bow out in a corner and be like, oh, she mean, she attacked me. Pick your battles. Because I'm like this. If I know I'm going to talk to somebody and you can't relate to what the fuck I'm talking about, we're not going to conversate. Point blank, period. I'm not even finna make myself or another person frustrated trying to understand something that they refuse to understand. And that's with anybody. You could be with your coworkers, could be with people who say they're your friends and they're not really your friends. They just want to be around you because somehow something they lack in their soul feels better when they act. It's like they act grandiose around you to make themselves feel better because of the jealousy of your confidence. You can't buy confidence. You can't buy confidence. That's some shit you gotta work hard to get, okay? That you cannot buy. I mean, you pay for it, but not with money, okay? So shit, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother time that I may or may not make. But the thing is this: Some people will literally do shit to provoke other people or make them mad on purpose. Like, say you're always bragging about whatever it is. I just painted my toenails and your toenails look like fuck shit, you know, just using that shit as example. Cause no, I ain't paint my toes. They've been polish free for a hot minute, but they've been soaked and cared for. But yeah, I'm gonna get to that at some point. So I just got some other polish, so I'll eventually get to that at some point. But I digress. I'm just using that shit as an example. Or you might just have this high and mighty attitude about shit, but you looking at other people and their confidence is showing. And I mean, I've seen it. I've dated somebody who had like a lot of shit, but their confidence level was. And then I see other people don't have as much as this person, and their confidence is through the roof. Why? Because that's just how they are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said a minute ago, you can't buy confidence. Some people, when you lack a whole lot of shit in your spirit, you think that your outside shit makes you better than somebody with confidence. With confidence, you can do whatever you want to do, not what another motherfucker wants you to do. Okay? Because some shit that I've done in my life scares the fuck out of people. And when I say some shit I've done, I mean shit that you got to do. Them hard pills that you have to swallow, like not keeping somebody in your life just for the sake of Facebook likes. You know what I'm saying? Been there, done that before. I was in shit show ass marriage, posting shit every other motherfucking day. Oh, thank God, me and my husband. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Back in the day when people be saying that they can look at pictures and see energy and stuff like that. No, that shit is real. You know what I'm saying? It's like a person could be sitting there saying all that shit, but the eyes don't never lie, okay? Some folks will go out of their fucking way to make sure that they try to prove a point to somebody else. It's like they're not even trying to convince you when they do it. They're trying to convince themselves that they matter. If you're not growing as a person on the inside, I mean, I'm not going to say you don't matter, but I mean, you don't matter as much as you think you matter to me in my life. If we just going to put on facades and shit like that, it's like I want somebody to tell me, oh, you know, I need this and that. Have something in your circle that I actually can value from. You know what I'm saying? Like, teach me something and allow me to teach you something. But don't think that because you good in one area that you don't need to pay attention to other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody is constantly attacking you, see, I've been in a predicament like that before where it was constant. I mean, people still be trying, but it's not as much as it used to be. And I already cut the grass low so I can see the snakes. So if somebody do something, I know exactly where the fuck it's coming from. If I only got maybe 5 or 6 people I fuck with, probably less, and some shit go down, I know where the fuck it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? But when you got 20, 30, 40, 50 people that you fucks with all at one time, you don't never know where that shit's coming from. Because you think everybody that smile like you. And that's not facts. Some folks will go out of their way to tell you that they are the top realtor. Okay? but they struggling with keeping love. You know what I'm saying? And so they see a friend of theirs happily married. And when I say happily married, I'm not talking about happily Facebook married. I'm talking about happily married in real life, like out in the open, candid things. You know what I'm saying? When, like, she watching you. She watching your relationship when you think she not. You know what I'm saying? But she's a top seller, and she wants you to know that she's the top realtor in the region. You know what I'm saying? Or she just been promoted at the bank or wherever the fuck she works. Just using that shit as an example. Or say you a waiter, and it just goes on and on. Wherever you work, it's just whatever. So this person, because they feel ass hurt because they don't have love in their life, they feel the need to throw their material things in the other person's life, when they, not saying that having a marriage and everything like that makes you the best person in the world. No. If it's real and y'all are whatever, it don't even have to be a marriage. Say you just know what the fuck you want in the people that are around you, and the other person doesn't know. Don't take offense to it. They're only doing that to make themselves feel important. It's like sometimes if you're not really watching what the fuck's going on, you'll miss it. They may think they're trying to make you jealous, but what they're really doing is screaming to the top of their lungs something that they don't even know that they're telling. It's like what they're not saying is speaking louder than what they're saying. Like, I feel bad about you having whatever you have, so I'm gonna go ahead and just attack whatever you and your husband ain't got, because I'm a single woman and I have this, and you might be married, but you don't have what I have. Trust me, your karma's coming. And then all of a sudden, when shit start hitting you like a ton of bricks, then you want to be like, oh, somebody's throwing a curse on you. Some people that you will provoke ain't gonna take too kindly to that. You don't know what these people go in their house and do. And here's the deal. If you try to reverse that shit, or you holler about, oh, I'm gonna do this or that or whatever. I mean, if you gonna reverse anything, make sure you ain't the shit starter. Because guess what? If you try to reverse something to somebody and they are not like at fault, but they just retaliated because you did whatever you did because you were the one who started the shit, then it's not gonna work. You're gonna have to eat your karma. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else gonna come along that's gonna have a little bit more than you, be in a little bit bigger house than you, and they gonna make you feel like shit. And on top of that, not only are they gonna have a position that you have, but they gonna be higher in it, and they gonna be married, and that's gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about they gonna have everything you want and then some. Then how you gonna feel? If you sitting there like, oh, somebody picking on me, remember, you fucked with your friend before about telling her what she didn't have, even though she had something you wanted. You know what I'm saying? But because you couldn't articulate that you was jealous, so you wouldn't dare let anybody know that you jealous, you got your karma. You know what I'm saying? The only way something is gonna go back to a person is if they fucking deserve it. But if not, that shit gonna hit you like a boomerang. You know what I'm saying? You have to eat what the fuck you put out. It's like, I won't even sit there and be like, try to be like, oh, I want to do this and this and this or whatever. No. I sit there and think critically. Did I say, think, or do anything to make this person come for me? Did I say anything fucked up to this person to make them want to come for me? And that's the way you have to ask yourself or whatever, or be like, did I argue with this person and I was the one that misunderstood or misinterpreted what they said or took it wrong? Then you got to sit back and think about that. If the answer is no, then do whatever the fuck you have to do. But if the answer is yes, you're gonna have to go to that person, like a man or a woman. If you watching this video and be like, look, I value you as a friend, or I value you as a person, da 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 da. But only if you do. Telling them, I apologize. Sometimes all you got to do is apologize. That's all. And fix your behavior. And some people not even gonna apologize. But change behavior to me is better than an apology. I'm like this. If I say, damn, this or that is happening, but I know that I did not do anything to intentionally poke at this person or pick at this person, then I'm in the right. Which means whatever the person fucking done and I have not provoked them is going back to them. And you ain't even got to tell them that. Because the thing is this. Spirit can tell the other person better than you can. And it's something about some things I would take into my own hands. Other things I'd be like, you know what? I could talk till I'm blue in the face to this person. They're never going to understand what I'm telling them, or they'll gaslight me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you know that a person is prone to gaslighting and shit, just leave their ass in the hands of spirit. And if you could go out of your way to treat somebody like shit, that was never your friend anyway. It was never your friend anyway. I had a brief experience like twice with people like that, and it didn't end too well with those folks. But sometimes they'll tell you, they'll disguise it as a compliment. They'll be, you speak your mind so much. Like, wow, I wish I could do that, and such and such and such. And then every time I did something, the bitch wanted to one up me. And then comes to me later on crying about how she was supposed to, like, she can't do this and she can't do that, and she keeps losing things. And I'm like, no, stop saying that people is doing stuff to you, because you had enough money to pay your bills. You felt the need to always want to try to one up me to make people think you's the woman, okay? You sit there and you go buy $400 worth of tarot cards knowing goddamn well you got to pay your bills. Some people can do that because they can afford it, okay? If you know that you cannot, don't be trying to do shit like that all at one time to make people think that you are this super this and super that, and then gonna get on a live and start crying, trying to read cards and tell people, oh, well, this happened to me and that happened to me. First of all, if you truly understand energy like you claim to, if you are a total wreck and you breaking down mentally because of shit that life have done to you, you don't get to yourself or even on social media and click on a live and start crying, telling people this and that about your life, and be like, Kyrie cards for somebody, I just need the money. And that's what made me say, damn. So all this fuck shit, it's like I seen this person implode in the worst way. And so after she comes and goes, I don't understand this and this and this. And I was like, look, I've already told you needed to slow the fuck down. If you say that you have to take care of certain things, put your priorities first. That's why I'm not finna go out here and be buying up big shit just to make a motherfucker be like, yeah, man, Karina, she the shit. She got her shit together. Bitch, delayed gratification ain't never gonna hurt nobody. You can't do what you see other people do if that's not for you to do. But like I say, she was always saying that this and that was happening to her, and I was like, wait a minute. So you doing all this shit, but then come to find out you squatting in different people's homes. All because you want to make big purchases and not take care of yourself and other people depending on you, that's why you had the situation you had. Ain't nobody did no attacks on you. Some people will literally say that other people was attacking them without looking at the shit that they do. So after all that bullshit, I had to delete and block. Delete and block, okay? Because I didn't have time for that shit. And I'd be like, you know what? I mean, because my thing is this. If I delete you, I'm going to message you. I'm going to tell you why I deleted you. I'm going to tell you that I knew all your fuck shit and what you was trying to do. And why you say nobody respect you, and how you act like you could just bounce around from your karma and jump from state to state to state to state to state. Just being a wanderer. If you don't fix yourself, it don't matter what fucking state you move to. The problem is you. It's not the people around you.